and welcome back to the Director of Football Non-League to Legend. This is episode 86. Yeah, see, I checked it. As you can see, we're 2 days away from the San Lorenzo game. We're going to play that game, but I decided to bring you back a little bit early because we got youth intake, and I think it's worth showing you because we haven't had a good youth intake for a while. I think the last good youth intake we had was probably at Arsenal. We probably had one at Liverpool as well. But anyway, the games since we beat Estudiantes 3-0. Very nice game. Then we beat Newell's Old Boys 2-0. Alejandro Gonzalez, fantastic in this game. He scored 2 beauties from outside the box. Then we played Colón in the Copa Argentina quarterfinal. Enzo Ruiz Diaz with a delightful goal. Then Avila scored. Everything was going delightfully. Cristina Aguilera sent off for in 3D what looked like absolutely nothing. Then Alana scored. They got a penalty and scored it, but they missed a penalty earlier on as well. It was centre back. His name was like Sienta or something. He was at fault for one of these goals. He went to head the ball, completely missed it. Or look, maybe he got a touch on it and it went back. But he missed the first penalty they got, and then Palacios just banged in a fourth, made it completely out of reach. Then against Huracan, they scored in the 7th minute. We were pretty crap until the last 4 or 5 minutes of the first half, when Perez Ibanez managed to bosh in a goal. Then Avila and Luna, who I moved to box in the majority of the second half, and he scored from outside the box. He is without a doubt better at box to box for scoring, but he is such a good playmaker that it's really difficult for me not to play him as a playmaker. Then against Gimnasia, Luna, again, this game he actually started as the box-to-box and scored after 2 minutes. Perez Ibanez with a double, and Diaz Bender got one as well. They scored 2 scrappy late goals. It was a little bit frustrating. Then they had a player sent off, and they went to 4-2-2-2 or something. They just went ridiculously narrow. Then against Racing, we played so poorly. They went 2 up. We had no answer for them. I went full on attacking, screamy, shouty at the lads, telling them to push forward, and eventually boshed in 2 goals. The Alanas one was so very scrappy, but who cares? We beat them. It is, again, Racing. They're a really, really, really difficult club for us to play against for some reason, and I'm not sure why. Copa Libertadores wise, it's Boca Juniors versus Talleres in the final. In the semi-final, Talleres knocked out Independiente 3-2. So 3-1 in the first leg, they were quite good. Rollheiser, still top scorer. Milito is also being touted as favourite to win player of the tournament. I don't know why. He was fine, but I wouldn't say he was that good. But like I said, we're back for the youth intake, which, as you can see, Adamstown, that's in Ireland. Mallow, that too is in Ireland. We also have an Italian. Well, he's part Italian. He's not. He looks. He's fine. But yeah, part Italian. We do have 2 Irish players in the youth intake. We have 4 players that have 3.5-star potential. So it's definitely better than we've had recently. Also, no goalkeepers in the top part, which is nice because we are severely lacking in, I wouldn't say midfielders, but definitely in full back positions we lack youth mostly. But the first guy is Jonathan Valenzuela. Valenzuela. Personality-wise, a lot of the better players have bad personalities, like light-hearted. He's quite brave. He's got decent balance, good natural fitness. First touch and free kick taking is quite good. Decisions and determination are quite high, along with work rate. Everything else, if he gets signed, which I'm assuming he will, he can be just trained in whatever I want him to be. Like, his passing and vision are decent, so he could be a playmaker, but at the same time, I guess dribbling is good. So, whereas dribbling is meh. But yeah, I haven't decided yet. I need to see if he gets signed yet. And then, like I said, fullback wise, Sayas is for what I play, crossing and dribbling, not very good. Marking and technique is good. He looks too off the ball. Like, at least he's a balanced personality, so that's not terrible. Then we have Ariel Cardoso, who, of course, is from Malo. But yeah, from Malo, obviously. Claims to be a playmaker, has 5 passing. Is also unambitious. So that's a little... his jumping reach is 4. He's 5'10", so you'd expect jumping reach to be a little bit better than 4, but like natural fitness of 15, teamwork of 14. This guy could be good if he, if we do sign him. Definitely could do with some work, if nothing else. Lucas Cabral, 18 determination, driven personality. Like, this guy could be like, the only issue is like his marking, tackling, quite low, but like 15 bravery, 11 acceleration, 13 jumping reach, 13 leadership. Could be the leader of the future, could be a future club captain. If he gets signed, of course. Like I said, all of these players, I'm curious to see if they'll be signed, but we do have this goalkeeper who claims to be Irish. Who's, I know plenty of Yarmes Jimenez's who are completely, like, properly Irish with second nationalities of Argentina. But this guy, good natural fitness. Other than that, he's pretty, like, meh goalkeeper. But it is going to be a case purely of whether the director of football decides that any of these players are worth signing. There's a few of them that have, like, really good personalities. Like, he's on the one I pick, unambitious. Like, unambitious. We have a professional player who's 16 aggression. Silva, fairly determined, 16 determination. Probably will get signed as well, just because of his determination. So is not a real player. Sotomayor, unambitious. So, like, you can see, it is definitely an issue we have in our youth intake, that they're all pretty meh. But I thought it was to do with the head of youth development's personality, and like, his is fairly determined. So I don't know. Speaking of that, though, low self-belief Katana, not anymore. Now he's a balanced personality. We fixed him, boys. What we're going to do is we'll jump ahead to the San Lorenzo game, and that will be the first game of this episode, and then we play Vélez in the second part. So I will see you guys in just a second for that. Alright, fellas, we're back now for the San Lorenzo game. As you can see, we're top of the league. I will show you in a larger, whole screen ish. 2 games ahead of San Lorenzo, or 2 games in hand over San Lorenzo, with a 8-point advantage. We played them today. Independiente are a game behind us, but they're quite a gap back. As you can see, Rosario Central still not won a game. my ex-assistant manager is probably regretting his decision leaving to go there. But then again, they've only played 11 games, same as Teleres, and Boca have only played 12. So there's a lot of teams who haven't played that many games yet, like Racing have only played 13. So it's kind of what happened to us last year, where we had a stupid amount of games in hand for so long because of the Copa Libertadores. But just Rosario Central have been quite unfortunate. They're going to have a huge amount of games to play in the not too distant future. And as it is right now, 7 draws. I don't think they've played us yet. Yeah, they haven't played us yet. So that might make that the next episode. Because I'm probably not going to bother showing the game against Racing. Because the Copa Argentina, if we make it to the final, I'll show you that. But I'm not going to bother showing you the semi-final. Because we've been spending an awful lot of time doing cups. And I'd prefer to just... Newell's Old Boys one. Gomez. Ooh. Yeah, let's have a look and see. Is this the team we want to start with? Or Mazabal is... I'm actually going to start with Versace instead of Perez Ibanez, because he's been a little bit out of form recently. And I think I'm going to play Melito instead of Soto for this game. I did give Vidala a game relatively recently. He didn't do very well, so he's not going playing today. Avila is wanted by Newell's Old Boys again. Or no. Kind of want to have Diaz Bender on the bench. Yeah. Ruiz Diaz, I'm going to leave him sit this one out because he hasn't... Well, can't say he's not been good because he has been really good this season. But Diaz Bender has been better in the last couple of games. So I'm going to... the media's been giving you a lot of... Yeah. My team absolutely love the media. So all we have to hope now is that we do better in this game again than we did against Racing, because that was a very, very disappointing game. But Avila and Luna were the two that struggled most in that game, so I've dropped them for this game with Bologna and Gonzalez coming in instead. And like I said, Gonzalez has been in quite good form this year. He's only had a handful of games where he's not been great, but Luna has played really well as the box-to-box when he has played there. Apart from the game against Racing. So, I'm just going to change my seating position. It's been quite unfortunate that Ormazabal picked up the knock when he did and then got re-injured, because it's basically just turned into Alana's being our right midfielder now, because Ormazabal has been quite consistently injured for the majority of this season. We have so many more goals scored than everyone else. That is crazy. I'm going to tell the lads to get creative. We should be winning this game. I'm not going to say easily, but we should definitely be doing better than we are. We've had 5 shots, only 2 on target. We've had a lot of possession, but we've done very little with it. Lopez with the throw. Back to Gonzalez. Whips it across to Christina Aguilera. Rollheiser was singing Christina Aguilera's praise a couple of games back. It came up. Actually, I have to see how Rollheiser's been getting on at Barcelona. I haven't checked him in a couple of weeks. I think he played 2 games last time I checked. Might have been 1 actually, I can't remember. But that's something we'll have to do, is have a look to see how Rollheiser is getting on with the Catalan Giants. Because the fact that he even played 1 game so soon after joining them, I was very surprised, because I did think that he'd struggle to get into their team, because they only paid 15.5, well, not even 15.5 million for him yet, But they will have paid 15.5 million by the end of it, I think. I don't remember what he has to do to get for us to get that money, but I think it's a lot of it's over time anyway, so it's not awful. Versace. I'm going to tell everyone that I have faith in them because I do. I truly believe that they could do what Bologna scored in the last game, but bringing Versace back in for this game makes you kind of wonder, would Perez Ibanez have been a better choice? But what a tackle by Palacios. Everyone just stuck around in the middle. Really didn't do much with that. When we're out of possession, I'm going to go for a kind of more narrow. We're not going to distribute to the fullbacks. And I'm going to go back to playing. I did change to hitting early crosses rather than working the ball into the box. And I'd forgotten about it. So maybe that's what's... Ezekiel took out Palacios. Matthias Palacios. They're hardly related, are they? No. Fair enough. Just a quinky-dink. Right, demand more. Christina Aguilera, to be fair, she runs up and down the left flank all day. So, that had to be offside. Way offside. Yeah, it's like a good, 6 yards? Horrendous. Absolutely. I wish I had Ormazabal on the bench now because Alan is not playing well. Untried, untested, Perez Ibanez on the right wing. Alejandro Gonzalez isn't playing well either. Bring Luna on. Hopefully Luna coming on in the second half is going to help him score. Palacios. He has scored so many free kicks this year. I would have nearly put my house in it, but... it's going in off Helton. Has it? Or... That was such an awkward deflection. Renda. Yeah. It was... Push forward! Fuck it, we're scoring on Bologna. Or take off Bologna. Actually, we'll take off Versace for Avila. And now that that is done, going 3 up top. You can be a poacher. Poacher advance forward. Complete forward. And... fuck it, be a complete wing back. Both of you, complete wing backs. We're going to lose 2-0 to San Lorenzo. Unless we can score soon. We're not going to. Just tell the lads to whip some crosses. Play through the middle. I know I'm completely wasting time here, but... Luna heads it clear. And Rendo's just going to No, thought I was going to shoot from there. Castro. Palacios, 3. Our first defeat of the season comes at the hands of San Lorenzo. Not happy. Not happy, my friend. We were just really, really poor in this game, and I don't really know why. Nobody played that badly. Like, I know Bender and Bologna, Lopez didn't play great either, but it's an awful lot of like, eh. So our first league defeat of the season, because we have lost to Boca in the Copa Libertadores. I'm going to go shouty at a bunch of players, but I'm just going to do it all at once. Not happy with your performance tonight. Did anyone perform well enough that I could say well done? No. Okay. Well, that sucks. Profit from 13 shots. That really wasn't good. So for the next episode, we were originally going to play Vélez in the second part of this or the next part of this episode. I've decided I'm not going to because the video is already 20 odd minutes long. It'll only be over 30 minutes if we do that video or that game as well. So we are going to just jump ahead to the games against Rosario Central, who are bottom and haven't won a game yet this season, so that should be interesting. We're probably going to get smashed. And then we play Argentinos Juniors, who are 18th and have been bottom for quite a significant amount of the season. Having picked up 2 wins recently, they've moved up the table a small bit. But it should be a fairly easy affair, one would assume. That way it gets us into December. I'll play it through January, or January's not going to be as busy this year. Oh, actually, we had a lot of friendlies last year, but yeah. We have the Super Cup Argentina as well, will we? Do we? Do we have Super Cup Argentina? We do. But hopefully we'll have the final of that in January. So if that is the case, we'll be back for that. And that was actually in February. So yeah, the next episode we are going to see Rosario Central, where we go up against our ex-assistant manager, and Argentinos Juniors, who we should be beating quite convincingly. We've not played them yet this year, but the other team in the relegation zone at the moment is Gimnasia La Plata. Beat them 4-2. We should be able to do the same to these two, especially Rosario Central. They've been in horrible form this year. But we can see what's the story with the Copa Argentina if we can get past Racing Club, which, as a lot of people know, not been the easiest thing we've done this year. They've been really strong. But if you have enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, share with all your friends. If you haven't liked it, make sure to dislike, unsubscribe. If you haven't already subscribed, then subscribe and then unsubscribe. And that way you can say, I unsubscribed from you. Leave that down in the comments as well to let me know that you've done that, because it'd be interesting to see how many people would do that, because I think that would be a really funny thing to do. I'm not going to lie. I think if you want to do it, you should do it. But anyway, thank you very much for watching, fellas, and I'll see you in the next one.